You
upstairs. So
you muted to you.
am I muted? Here we go.
Now
Listen,
now you good.
it is hot upstairs in this attic, and my computer is acting funky. So I apologize again. Hopefully, you could see the intro, or the no, the intro. Yes, when we leave, whatever. But what's up, y'all? This is Not Your Average Podcast in the 716. I'm your girl T, and I got some special guests with me tonight, y'all. I know y'all know these two fellas. I know you do. I know Bill's Mafia too. I'm just gonna let them introduce themselves, and I am so happy that they're on the show tonight. Guys, introduce yourselves.
All right. So we are Bills United Podcast. I'm HB alongside my boy AI. You can follow us on Instagram, Buffalo United Podcast, or Bills United Podcast, along with Twitter and Instagram. Facebook, you can find us Bills United Podcast. Yeah, you want to say anything else, brother?
And I was say, but not only that, also follow us on YouTube at Bills United Podcast, man. Hey, man, make sure you go over there, you leave a like, and you subscribe to the channel and click that notification button because we go live every Monday. We go live every Monday, so tune in, man. I appreciate it.
Y'all been doing a double takes, like y'all doing 2 a days. It seems like.
Oh yeah,
in the trenches, in the trenches.
See,
hey,
that's what's up. That's what's up. Like when people are, me and Mike used to do it. Like when we first started, we went year round, off season. There was no off season. Like we build up, our listeners, whatever. This year was the first year that we kind of took off. We stepped back, vacations. We was just like, and we was burned out a little bit. We're like, let's just take a little time off. And that's what we did. But I feel y'all. You gotta go hard when everybody else is sleeping. You gotta be grinding. You know what I mean? You want to make that brand. You got to make that brand. So I like what you guys are doing over there, and keep up the good work because we see you. We see you. We see you.
We see you too, T. We see you too.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And I am thank you again for coming on the show. I truly, truly appreciate that. But let's get into it. The off season is finally over. Finally over. It's training camp is here. Day one was today. But before we get into the training camp, there was some news that came out with Landon Jackson. But I mean, it came out, went to bed, and now he's practicing. So it's a nothing burger. He was on the PUP, and now he's listed as being at training camp. Were you guys at all worried about him?
No, Ken was. You want to start that off, Ken?
Oh yeah. So one and foremost, right? Just in case I don't know, Landon Jackson was my favorite pick throughout the draft this year. So the reason why I was worried because once he got hurt, I did my little digging. So in high school, he had 2 ACLs injuries. In college, he also had another ACL injury. So he had 3 ACL injuries already. He's young. On top of that, now he has a neck injury. So he's already injury prone. So before they cleared him today, I was worried because I'm like, I don't know if we just curse or we just love injury prone players. Because that just seemed like the path we've been going down lately, especially when it comes to even picking up players from free agency. So in my opinion, I was very concerned because I need my boy. I have big hopes for him, and I think he's a certified closer once we actually give him the opportunity, and that's what I see from him. So I was concerned at first.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I like the depth that we have on the defensive line this year. So as far as concerns with who's gonna pick up the slack and how we're gonna fall off or keep ourselves steady, I really wasn't that worried from a team perspective. From an individual perspective, yeah, Ken and I both shared that same sentiment. We're still worried, but as far as the team aspect of it, I really wasn't worried all that much. No.
Right. So another person popped up was Dion. No, not Dion. I'm sorry. Ooh, please no. Dawson Knox. Spencer Brown. Dawson Knox with a hamstring and Spencer Brown with his back. And so for me, it was more of Spencer Brown because Spencer Brown is coming off a really good season. And we need that guy opposite of Deion Dawkins. How concerned were you guys about these two guys?
You want me to go first or you want Ken?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, you got it.
Cool. All right, brother. So as far as back flare-ups and everything, for a guy that's 6'7", 300, it is a bit concerning. More because he's facing guys that are coming straight at him, and it's not something where he gets much rest. A lot of the times where they're doing run plays, he does have to go for the guy and actually impact block instead of the guy coming at him. So I think that plays a lot of a factor in him resting. I have concerns as much as, again, I don't, because the depth that we have at offensive line gives me that kind of comfort where I can sit back and say, okay, who else is going to step up? And I'm a big believer in Aaron Cromer in that offensive line.
Absolutely.
And the way he's been coaching the last couple of years, I mean, phenomenal. Mm-hmm. It's one of the best offensive lines in the league. I've been saying this since last season, and I think that there's no drop off really when it comes to anybody on this offensive line.
Okay, I like that. What's up?
See how I feel about Spencer Brown. Okay, I'm a little concerned, and the reason why I'm concerned because he has a big history of back problems ever since we drafted him and prior to the draft. And for example, right when he was hurt, like when he was playing him, I believe his rookie season, he didn't do well. We was about to get rid of him. We was all the Bills fans thought he needed to go because he had that back injury and it affected his play in such a poorly way to where we didn't know that he was even capable of what he was doing last year. Last year he threw us for a surprise. So at the end of the day, like I see why we kind of bubble wrapping him. I don't really think it's as bad as we think it is. I think they bubble wrapping him right now, honestly. So I do think he will be healthy by the time the season starts. But is it a concern? Yes, it should be. For every Bills fan, it should be a concern.
Yeah, a precaution, I guess, more or less for him. And when it comes to also Why do I keep saying Deion Dawkins? Dawson Knox. I don't know. Like Dawson Knox and his hamstring, it seems like he's having like a little history of that. And I know they signed some tight ends. They got the guy out of the draft. I forgot his name. Hawks or something like that. He's a blocking tight end. He got some reps today because of Knox not being in there. Again, it's early for me. Get me in August, the beginning of August, the middle of August. If these guys are still this way, then I'm a little concerned because September is like right around the corner. But the first day of training camp, I'm giving people a pass until August. Speaking of training camps and things that started, some stories coming out of there today. So I had on the docket today, Trey White. Now, Trey White at training camp today looking like Trey Day. Apparently, he was running with the ones. And I was going to ask these guys if this man still had some things left in his tank. And apparently, Trey is out here running with the ones. What y'all? Give me your thoughts.
You can take that one first, brother.
hey, listen, man. One and foremost, man, kudos to Trey White. Because last year, he went on two different teams. My boy was fighting for his career. He was fighting to get back over here. And he clearly did his job because he's back in Buffalo now. Yeah. So one and foremost. Number two, he looks sharp, man.
He does, right?
Even his hip movement, I thought he lost a step, but I guess him coming back home, it brought that life back into him. He got that energy, he got that dog. Even on a few reps, he locked down the Keon Coleman. And Elijah Moore, he was literally burning our whole entire defense. Trey White was the only one who actually stopped him on 2 plays. So that's a big sign right there. And even Christian Benford, our number one, couldn't handle him because due to his speed and his route running. So Trey White, he got more than left in his tank. Yeah, and I'm excited to see it. But I will say this though. I know we're gonna get to, but I will say this. But I don't think I want him to be the starter. But I'm gonna say that for a little bit after the show.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I like what I see from Trey, as much as I think that it's more he's comfortable where he's at now. He's not battling any more injuries. He still was top ranked when he was with the Ravens statistically. Even in the playoff game, he was their best corner. So I still feel like he still has something left to prove. I don't think he's out for another big contract. I think he wants to stay in Buffalo for the long run, and he's willing to take a cut. One of those guys that I'm very confident in. I like that he stepped in where he left off. At the other hash. So now he's already at his comfort zone. He's with the same coaches that he was with before with Bobby Babbage. They have the new wrinkles coming in with Mike Pellegrino, which we talked about on our podcast, and it's gonna do nothing but enhance his play. He's a man-to-man corner. He does play really good in the zone. So, but I feel like he's one of those vets that is able to play in multiple schemes, just like he was playing man when he was with the LA Rams. And even though he played decent there, he was still battling some injuries. So now that we're seeing a healthy Trey, I'm not surprised at the gameplay that he's doing right now. And if he keeps it up, I don't see him. I don't see him losing that starting spot.
Right? Is he two years removed from his injury, or is it a year?
2, yeah. Because he played a year after when he got traded to the Rams, and then the second season around, he got traded to the Ravens.
Gotcha. And see what the 2 years do for your body and your mental state. And not even that, he said, I forgot who it was he was talking to, but he said he's home. Trey's mental was screwed up. He told his agent, if it's not Buffalo, I'm not going nowhere else. It's Buffalo or no one. So now he's back home, and you can see it. The film, the videos that you see that's out there. Trey looks really, really good. He looks really good. Yeah, and I'm happy for him because, like you alluded to, Mad Max, is he stepping on in there? Do you want him to step in there? Is it okay for Trey to step in there as a starter? What I want to do? What you think is right?
You know what? I want to start this off.
Go ahead.
I want to start this one off. So hey, listen to me closely, y'all. I want him to step in, but he's gonna be stepping to the side, right? Oh. So now let me tell you why, right? For one, Maxwell, he missed OTAs, so he has to catch up on reps already. While Trey White, he's already good, so he has to catch up on reps. Not only that, he's still learning the system. Now, number two, you have to think about it, right? This is why I want him to step in, because, for example, with cornerbacks in our past, right? Say Trey White is the starter. This is why I do want him to start. So say Trey White is the starter and something happened to him, God forbid, during mid-season, during late season. This is going to be our first time actually seeing Maxwell on the field. We're not going to know what to expect from him. So I would rather have him start and go against a DeAndre Hopkins, go against a Stephon Diggs, put him against Bourne, put him against good receivers, because we playing a lot of good receivers during the first half of the season. Like,
okay, let me stop you there. The first game against the Ravens, who do you want to start?
First game against the Ravens?
Trey White or Mad Max?
I want Mad Max. Throw him out there to the wolves. I want to see what he got.
Okay.
Get him the reps and get him that experience. Otherwise, we might dread it in the future if something do happen to White. That's my opinion.
You looking like you're not with this. HB, No?
Nah, man. I think through history, I think that Trey gets the nod. I mean, you've seen it a lot where Sean McDermott hesitates to play young players on a very complicated defense, and he slowly brings them in, and he gives them like little jobs so that way they're comfortable getting on the field. The number one thing on defense is that you have to be reliable and that you have to communicate well, especially at defensive back on this scheme, because they play most nickels and like DBs. It's a nickel defense, so you have to be very communicative, especially back there. And for corners, outside corners, not like Teron Johnson where he's more inside, outside corners more specifically because they're sharing the job with safeties on a nickel defense. So sometimes it looks like he's playing man-to-man, and then the safety's actually the one checking him, and then he's the one checking the flats. So it's a very high communication type defense. I think Mad Max is capable of it. I believe in him. I just think that due to history and the way they're talking about Trey in training camp, if he keeps that up and he bars any injury, I see Trey going week 1.
I mean, listen, iron sharpens iron. All they're going to do is make each other better. So if he earns that, rookie earns that, he earns it. If not, you still got that Trey back there that knows the defense. You don't even have to worry about Trey not knowing, like Mad Max don't really know. You know what I'm saying? Trey knows it. The back of his hand. I got it, coach. Don't even worry about it. So I get it. I mean, it's a great problem to have.
It is. Because like, honestly, it's really hard for me to see them benching Maxwell, especially because we pay him. He's getting paid more than Trey White. And one thing about franchises, they're gonna pay you, they're gonna play you.
That's so. I mean, he's the guy.
He's the guy, and not only that, everybody want to see him. And then my thing is, this is why I say throw him on week 1, because everybody know week 1 doesn't mean anything in the league to any team. Doesn't mean anything to the Bills. Doesn't mean anything to the Chiefs. Regardless if we win or lose, it's not going to dictate our playoff seeding. It's not going to do none of that. So in my opinion, to me, it's pretty much like a scrimmage. Regardless if we win or lose, I'm not gonna be mad because there's gonna be good and there's gonna be bad.
It's a lot. For me, it's a lot of bragging rights for fan bases. And I listen, players want to win, regardless of whatever.
For sure.
They want to win. They want to beat the Ravens. I'm pretty sure the Ravens want to beat the Bills from the playoffs. I mean, it was like the regular season, they beat us. They dogged the hell out of the Bills. They ran the ball. Woo! Right? And then come playoffs, it's a different story.
Let them.
Right.
I would rather have them run the ball all game and show them no tape, because you're gonna run into this team again.
Right.
You're gonna run into this team again. So go ahead. If you want to win week 1 and that's your number 1 mission, get your get back. Go ahead, get your get back.
Right.
But once the playoffs hit, it's gonna be a different Buffalo Bills team you're stepping up to.
Yes, for sure. Especially if you're healthy. If they're healthy,
yeah,
it's a definitely. Sure. And speaking of health, Joey Bosa, the calf injury is okay. He stated that I don't think that players understand the Buffalo Bills culture. People think it's just a phase. Like, people think it's not really what it is. When you hang out with the guys, you become a family. And that's what Joey said. He hung out with these guys more than he hung out with the other guys for 9 years. You played in Cali with the Chargers for 9 years, and you really didn't hang out with your brothers, your players. You hung out more with the Buffalo Bills. What does that say about the culture in the Buffalo Bills? And what does that say about this organization? But before that, Joey Bosa is healthy right now. A healthy Joey Bosa can make a difference in this defense. Give me your thoughts.
That is the resurrection of a guy like Aaron Schobel on this defense. A veteran guy that can get you 10 sacks. And he gives me a lot of those vibes. I think that a guy, like I said yesterday on our podcast, a guy that could turn it on and off, barring injury. I just think that even when he comes back from any injury, he could still give you 2 sacks like the first game off injury. Mm-hmm. Like, he's so talented of a defensive end, just like his brother Nick in San Fran, that he's one of those guys you can use sparingly in the regular season and then get to the playoffs, and then you could just play him 80% of the snaps with Greg Rousseau. I would love to see that. And hopefully get us a second contract with him, but I don't see that happening. Just seeing how we've moved all these guys, like with Landon Jackson being at the helm, right behind him as the years go. You got AJ Epinesa still. That he's still, he's on a 2-year extension. 1 second, guys. I got my kids over here on the side.
No, you good. You good.
You know how it is.
But yeah, I'm with you.
For sure. So I have high hopes for him. I think Joey gets high percentage of the snaps if he's healthy. So let's see what we got.
Mm-hmm. You're up, sir.
One and foremost, the culture is different here, because a lot of players always be like, "Why go to Buffalo? There's nothing there. It's cold." But every time a player come here, they don't ever want to leave, and that just goes to show you something right there. And Joey Bosa said, "I hung out within these past 6 weeks, and I did my whole tenure at San Diego Chargers." And as one thing that we all know, Josh Allen and his offense always preach, or this team always preach, camaraderie, man. Build friendships. Be close so we actually play for each other. He actually got something to play for now. Not only do he have to play for teammates that he actually have a bond with, he actually have to play for a Super Bowl. He actually have a chance for the first time in his career to be on a contender that could get you to the Super Bowl. So I think that's great. Injury wise, he say he's good, but I did watch the interview. But this is the catch. He said usually he feel good every offseason. He said his body would be perfectly fine, and then somehow, somewhere, he always get hurt. Mm-hmm. He was like, I told the Bills about this before they signed me. He was like, I feel good, but I say this year in and year out, and I still always end up getting hurt. So he said he's healthy, but with that remark right there, he didn't sound confident that he could possibly stay healthy.
But I think he might be on a rep count. Is he on a rep count?
He is. So I was gonna bring that up. So he's on a rep count, but not only that. Compared to in San Diego, when he was playing 80, I think it was like 86% of the snaps, he's not even going to play half of that here.
No.
So he's not even gonna put in not even nearly half of the work or reps that he did there. So I can see him being healthy, especially when Michael and Larry come back after week 6.
Oh yeah.
So
also remember they used to do, they did Vaughn. They did that. He was only on there third downs, I want to say.
Yep.
Vaughn was in there. So maybe it'll be like a Vaughn thing. Listen, I only need you for the playoffs, buddy. Stay healthy for the playoffs, okay?
Yeah, we need you to go against Mahomes.
Yes,
like he's comfortable against Mahomes.
He don't like him.
Yes, he is. He is. Right.
Yeah, he's got the cheat code over there.
Right. Just, you know what? Come in the first game. Oh, look at you looking good. All right, cool. Sit down. And then I don't know, maybe 6th game or 6th, 7th game, whatever. After the bye, you good? All right, play him again. Then down the stretch, play him periodically, whatever. But for the playoffs. Oh, I need you. I need your body in there.
You won't be in there 80% of the time.
You want to know like what the difference was between Vaughn and Joey Bosa coming in for the Bills?
What's that?
It's their attitudes. Von Miller came on a mission to be the first player with 3 Super Bowl rings with 3 different teams. First player to ever do it. And that didn't happen. He came back, forced his play the year prior, knew he was taking reps out of certain players like Kevon Solomon and AJ Epinesa that were balling that year. And he knew that and damaged the team in that same year. And then the following year knew he was too old to damn play and knew he didn't have his legs under him and then still did that. So I don't see that with Joey Bosa. I think that if he plays fire just out the gate, I see him staying on the field. Why are you going to take something that's hot? Take it out. I'm keeping him
Imagine if Vaughn would have sat and Solomon would have been in there.
Solomon would have had about 6 sacks.
I like him. I do. Like I want to see what his jump will be this season.
We'll see in the preseason. Hopefully he gets enough snaps.
Yeah.
And real quick, because we were on the Landon Jackson thing. Will he ever change his number to number 40 for the Bills? I think he will look fire in number 40 for the Bills.
What is he right now?
He's number 94. Mario Williams' old number.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I think number 40 for him will look tight.
You're right.
So
nobody has 40 right now, do they?
I don't think so. I think that after preseason he might think about changing that number. If he's
I just found out today the reason why Bernard changed his number is because of Kobe.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, I found that out today. I was like, oh, okay.
You better play like Kobe. That's all I know.
Okay.
Stop playing with me.
Him and freaking Matt Milano. I need the old Matt Milano back.
Oh
yeah.
I need that old thing
back.
I'm sorry.
Matt Milano, please stand up.
Thank you. Sure. Please stand up. Speaking of some of our guys and Bishop, Damar, which one do you want?
Do you want to take that or you want me to take it? I'll take it.
Well, you take it. I'm gonna go off of you. I'm gonna go after you.
You know what? This is one of my wild predictions. So be it as it may. Damar Hamlin, 3rd in the team in tackles. I think Damar Hamlin takes a spot.
Oh my God.
I take Damar Hamlin. And the reason why I say that is because year after year he has been battling that whole debacle where he almost died on the field. He died on the field, and then he came back resurrected the whole 9. Yeah, that happened, right?
Right.
Then the year after that, he pretty much didn't play at all. He was one of those charity cases you keep on the bench doing the hearts and all that stuff. And we wasn't for that. We call that the Hamlin touch around here. If you touch him, you get hurt. Tua touches him, he starts doing gang signs on the floor.
God.
Yeah, so you have that. And then he comes in the next year, and then is 3rd in the team in tackles. And him being one of the longest tenure players that Sean McDermott has at safety, I think just for security purposes, he takes it. But if Cole Bishop is to play exceptional, I think Cole can sweep it under him. I think I'm going with Damar though for comfort.
Okay.
All
right, sir.
I'm not even finna play with this topic. I don't care if Cole Bishop play exceptional or not. Cole Bishop is gonna take that spot on his team. He's gonna be the safety. He's gonna take it. No, he don't even gotta take it. He already got it. He already got it. Because like now, for example, right? Let's be honest. Like DeMar, yeah, he led the team in third in tackles, right? For one, we've seen a lot of bad play from DeMar Hamlin last year. When it comes to even coverage, Cole Bishop was one of the best coverage safeties in college last year when he came out as a rookie. So that right there, that's already going to make up a big gap of what we struggled with last year, messing with DeMar. But not only that, let's be honest, even though he led the team in tackles, DeMar Hamlin take terrible angles at the worst times. So let's be honest. I mean, you watch these games together, and I'm like, what is this man doing?
Yeah,
you are too slow to be taking the wrong angle. And so that's something he struggled with throughout the season. And I don't see that coming from Cole Bishop. But not only that, we have already seen DeMar Hamlin ceiling. Last year is the best we're gonna get from him. That's the most. He's an average safety at best.
Let's pretend I mean donkey when I say this, but this dude is a little too light in the ass to be out here tackling people. So I think that he's better off teaching Derek Forrest how to play before his year is up, and then he goes play for Pittsburgh. Because that's a whole other thing that people are saying that DeMar Hamlin should have been playing for Pittsburgh since last year. And they say, maybe this is the opportunity where after the preseason he gets traded to Pittsburgh because that's his hometown, the whole nine, played in Pitt, and he has like the whole P, tatted on his neck, the whole nine. I think that it's a little disrespectful to not put Derek Forrest in the conversation.
No, for sure. My bad. Yes.
No, it's cool, but he's going to be the Taylor Rapp project. Before DeMar Hamlin leaves, I'm going to make sure that Derek Forrest knows his entire defense up and down, and then I'm going to leave, and then I'm going to do my due diligence, go to a team where I want to go. I'm thinking Pittsburgh, and then Derek Forrest and Cole Bishop are going to be the two guys there for the future.
Okay. I like the signing of the Derek Forrest. I do. He's hard hitting apparently, and a lot of Washington fans were upset that they let him go because it was a coaching change, and I guess they just didn't see him in their future. And when they picked him up, I went back and watched some tape, and I was like, "Oh shoot!
Dude, the
if
thumper,
this
man.
guy, yes, he's a thumper. Yes, you're right, and he's a rap for sure." So I mean, I don't mean to disrespect him. I was just saying Cole and DeMar, but he's absolutely in the running for this for sure because he might to be quite honest, he might be the starter. Who knows? If Bishop is not careful, he'll be sitting too. Yeah,
and seeing how in OTAs, how they were already hampering each other on the sidelines, both DeMar and Cole Bishop with injuries. Just little minor ticks, knickknacks here. I just seen Derek Forrest being the guy that people are sleeping on just because he's a new accessory to this defense that is just learning. So if he has to step up, I can see a bit of a learning curve going there. But I'm very comfortable with the signing. And I think that, just like my buddy John was talking about, maybe a guy like Ron Rivera, had a conversation with Sean McDermott on the side and said, hey, this guy is worth picking up on his team, especially for a defense like yours. So
right. I like it. So I'm gonna skip the Keon Coleman and Josh Allen, but I'm gonna go back to it. So Hard Knocks, we all know, is following the Buffalo Bills in the preseason. And we don't know what stories they're going to follow, but one in particular might be one of the main conversations and main storylines. James Cook. James Cook reported to training camp, no holdout, no hold in. Everybody was saying this, that, and the third. He told you he's about his money. He doesn't want nobody to take his money. He's about his money. His brother's talking, his agent talking. James is, and I don't even know if we know for sure if it's James tweeting it, texting it, or doing whatever. We all know James Cook don't really talk. And so when it came out that he was talking, we were all surprised. Do you see conversation happening? And Brandon Bean said there was conversations happening. Do you see an extension happening this training camp, during the training camp?
I can see that happening under only if two things happen. They would have to restructure Dawson Knox, and they would have to restructure Deion Dawkins. Because there's no other way, there's no other money to where we could get it from except for them two players. So if that does not happen by the time training camp in, he will not be getting an extension. I don't see it. I don't see it. And even with Hard Knocks, I know a lot of people talk about it may cause controversy, whatever. But one thing about that we know about Sean McDermott, he's straight. And he like to keep things behind closed doors. So best believe he telling them players, you don't say, oh, you act certain ways around these cameras. That stay within us. That stay within here, right? But not only that, James Cook, people didn't realize he's about his money, right? He about to make $5 million, the most he ever made. He didn't want to get fined for them charges. Because guess what? If he got charged from the charges for not showing up to OTA, for training camp, OTAs, his whole $5 million would have been gone. So honestly, he don't have any leverage. That's a running back right now. James Cook have no leverage when it comes to this bills because you still under contract for 1 year, and this team do not have to pay you.
Let me ask you.
Yep.
Because I want to go. You can go back to what you're saying. Mm-hmm. I've watched a pod of yours. You don't want James Cook back, huh? James Cook back.
See, it's not that I don't want James Cook. I like James Cook. I feel like a lot of people get that misinterpreted. Like what I say. I like James Cook, but I feel like we're not gonna miss a step without him. So with that being said, I feel like this you could plug and play within this offensive line. So even listen, we got a third string running back who could average 100 yards behind his line. We got Ray Davis who came in for the Jets and put up 167 all-purpose yards behind this line. So it's like we seen it with a rookie, we seen it with a third string running back. You could pretty much plug and play this offensive line. But yeah, James Cook is important, but I don't think we're gonna miss many steps if we don't have him. That's how I genuinely feel.
Okay.
I feel like we have that good of offense.
All right. So re-ask me this question with Hard Knocks, and it because I'm gonna give you some flavor. Go ahead.
So Hard Knocks is coming up. Does he hold in, hold out? Do you re-sign? Do you want him back? What's your thoughts about James Cook? And should we re-sign him?
So my thoughts on James Cook, I think that after a thorough conversation outside the lines, I think we do re-sign him. I've been saying this on our pod. I'm gonna stay firm with it. I think we re-sign him. Brandon Beane has showed the Bills players and the Bills, just like in general, like the whole NFL has shown that he takes care of his people. Mm-hmm. This guy has re-signed everybody. His offensive line is set for the next 4 or 5 years. They still got to sign Osiris Torrance after, maybe after this year, maybe extend him before it gets down to his deal time. You got wide receivers that are still young. You got them extended. You got Shakir extended. You got guys like Josh Allen you gave the farm to. Everybody on defense that you need has already been extended. All the players that need to be gone are gone. We got younger in every position that we needed to be young in. And I think that it set the precedent in draft weekend when they didn't get a running back. I think that – what up, Sandra? Good evening, Sandra. I think that it showed and it gave James Cook that sense of security coming into training camp that if he does everything the right way, they're going to find the way to get him that money. And I think that we sign him to a contract that doesn't exceed him by the age of 30. I think that a 3-year, like 40 mil, like getting around that area, like with incentives, I think that'll be more than enough to keep him. And it's all about guaranteed money these days.
Yeah, so it is.
How much can you give him? And I think that guys like I didn't touch on this when you brought it up, but Dawson Knox. I mean, dude, this guy's got to be one of the most overpaid tight ends to do nothing in the NFL.
Yeah, when they did his extension, it was a lot. A lot of us was like, wow.
And I'm like, really
confused.
Yeah, you're like, really for that? You like he's still living off the stiff arm in the truck from the Cincy game his rookie year.
And not even that. But you've seen the potential, right? You've seen the potential in Dawson Knox, and that's what it was. You gave him the money on the potential, but it didn't. His game hasn't elevated.
No.
So then you went and got a Dalton Kincaid, and you're just like, we're like sitting here confused, and you're like, all right, 2 tight end sets, and that's when you had Ken Dorsey, who messed up. Like,
he ruined everything.
Yeah.
And HB, I have 2 questions referring back to James Cook that I need for you to answer for me. Right?
Yeah.
So one with James Cook, if we do extend him, where's we gonna get that money from? And number 2, under Sean McDermott and Brandon Beane, we drafted Zach Moss, we drafted Devin Singletary. Devin Singletary was not a bad running back. Just in case any y'all want to know, he was not a bad running back. We have not extended any of our running backs. The Buffalo Bills have not extended a running back since Thurman Thomas. So what makes you think that they're going to extend James Cook? What makes him different this time around compared to them already extending every single person, every single position that we needed for this core to stick together? What makes you think they're going to sign him or resign him?
So I got 3 players just off the top of my head that I had to write down: Dawson Knox, AJ Epinesa, and the cash cow himself, Josh Allen. I just think those guys are the guys that you could restructure and able to get him the guaranteed money for the years coming forward. And Big Baller Bean, man, every year he makes it happen. So I think that as far as the season as it progresses, I wanted him to get signed by the end of training camp. Mm-hmm. Like, I wanted him to get his money by the end of training camp. If that doesn't happen, I still feel like he's professional enough to play because, like you said, he likes his money. So I think if he sits out, it's going to set up like a Micah Parsons type of conversation where he's kind of making it wishy-washy, like he's going to not play that good or sit out before he gets his money. And
Le'Veon Bell.
And look how that turned out for him. And I'm pretty sure he's smart enough to not fall into that category. And like even his own brother, Dalvin Cook, I feel like if it wasn't for his brother, I feel like none of this drama would have happened in the first place. But we all have those people in the family that think that they know something, and then they want to get in your business, and then next thing you know, you got to explain to a bunch of people, listen, this isn't me, but it's me. So right. I'm the guy that's talking, but it's not. I'm not the one that thought that. Right, so that's that's the realistic, like, outside of the politics, football type of talk. There's real life stuff that happens, and I think that's what it was. So I think that those are the 3 guys though that I would feel comfortable restructuring. AJ Epinesa, how much is he gonna play really? With Landon Jackson and Joey Bosa being there, like, right? You got to fit those guys in. Dawson Knox, you're dealing with a guy that just got married, and I think he's about to have a kid. So congrats to him. Like, do you think he's gonna really want to restructure? Well, no. But if he doesn't want to restructure, you're gonna trade him. Right. You trade him. Like he's not expensive compared to other tight ends in the league. I mean,
and a lot of these guys want to stay with Buffalo. A lot of these guys are willing to take a pay cut. Sure. Matt Milano took a pay cut. He said, "Don't even look at no one else. I want to be in Buffalo." He took another pay cut this season, I want to say. So, a lot of these guys are willing to do it because they know the potential of this team. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And speaking of Cooks, and like Brandon Bean said, he said he wants to draft, develop, and resign. And when it came to, and I get what you're saying that they don't sign running backs. I think also too it has to be a mutual thing. If you come to the table with this, and I think I'm here, and we're not even nowhere meeting in the middle, then I gotta walk. I mean, it's bad. I mean, Zach Moss, we can't compare this dude to Zach Moss. We were all disappointed with that Zach Moss pick. Oh, no. We were all just like, what?
I think he was too. You saw his reaction. He was like, yeah, I'm here with I'm gonna be a Buffalo Bill looking all. Yeah, he looked sad. Yeah, he looked sad.
Well, I mean, you didn't do what you said you were gonna do. You said you were gonna have people make business decisions, and none of that happened. None of that happened.
We made a quick business decision by getting rid of him.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But
go ahead.
But I wasn't comparing them. They obviously 2 different caliber running backs.
Oh yeah, no,
it's just the principle, and it's kind of like what makes James Cook so different. Yeah, because like for example, he barely reached 1,000 yards last year. They had to make him play the last week of the game. I mean, last week of the season just to get his 1,000 yards for his incentives. So you have to take that into consideration as well. And in the year prior to that, he barely touched 1,000 yards too. So like I ain't gonna lie, I eased up a little bit on him since Genti got all that money as a rookie. I was like, okay, I'm okay with giving James Cook between 12 and 12.5 and the rest incentives. I'll be okay with that.
Yeah. I hope they reach an agreement before the season starts because I'm a James Cook stance. I love the fact that he brings to this offense, and I understand that he's removed on third downs. I understand that. That's why we got Ty Johnson, and that's my guy. Ty Johnson's my guy. I do like Ray Davis, but Ty Johnson is swift army knife. He can do it all. That that guy is making. I'm not saying peanuts because he's making more than all of us here, but you're paying this guy this much, and he's doing everything on the field. So that's my dude. But let's stay on the offense, and this offense hasn't really changed too much at all. The only two players that were removed from there was Mac Hollins and Amari Cooper. You brung in Moore and you brung in Palmer. They returned the pieces. How do you see this offense going from last year being one of the top offenses in the NFL? What do you see? Do you see a regression in this offense? Yes, regressing in this offense. Or what do you see? Do you see him standing still? Like, what do you see?
I see a lot of learning curves, but a lot of excitement this year. I only feel that because I remember the first time that Joe Brady took the helm at OC, and he had Gabe Davis, he had rookie Dawson Knox, rookie Dalton Kincaid, he had Dawson Knox, he had Gabe Diggs, he had the whole nine, and he was able to spread them all out and just
Shakir
give this
too,
guy
right? Did he have Shakir too?
Yeah, I believe he had Shakir that year too. Yeah, and
we did.
He was able to give them literally just spread out the field and just say, okay, it's open service. Where do you want to go with the ball? And then on top of that, you got now James Cook, Ray Davis, and Ty Johnson at running back. It's not Singletary. It's not Moss. It's not Latavius Murray. It's not none of that experience.
Right.
This is the James Cook experience. And if you bring that guy into the offense alongside all these new receivers, I can see them being more pass-centric. I can see them being able to mess around a lot more in the spread. I can see a lot more points being scored on the board. Offensively, I just don't want them to lose their identity from the year prior, which got them to the AFC Championship game. That's my only worry. I think that if you are comfortable running the ball 65% of the time, which is what we did last year, it got Josh MVP. It got us to the championship. It got us 30 points a game. I think if the defense steps up and the offense is able to keep that identity going with just adding new wrinkles with Elijah Moore and Palmer, I think sky's the limit on this offense.
And I before you go, I know Sean McDermott kept preaching about a balanced offense. Finally got a balanced offense. And this is what it looks like. And this is why I don't want James removed. I get it. That guy can step up and take that, but they don't have that explosiveness that James had. He hits the hole, he's gone. One cut, James is gone. I'm not saying Ray can't do that. You know what I'm saying? But James Cook
has an attribute. Yeah, he has the attribute that.
Yeah, for sure.
That they don't have. For sure.
Oh no, you good. So I 100% agree with HB. I feel like our offense did get better because, like, for example, we got Joshua Palmer. He was overlooked because San Diego had a pretty stacked wide receiver for the past few years. So he's been overlooked by Mike Williams. McConkey. So he's been overlooked, and for him not to get many snaps or reps as the receivers, for him to be almost a top 5 in separation, for him to have elite speed, we already bring a different aspect to this game that we haven't seen for years. The last time Josh Allen was able to throw bombs was in 2020. That's when we went to AFC Championship. We haven't really ran a spread offensive. We never had a spread base. Like last year, we was 29th in play action because you know why? Even though we had a run game, our receivers couldn't get open. We didn't have no vertical threats. And to me, the fact now that we got Elijah Moore, who showed his speed earlier today at training camp, we got a Joshua Palmer who's just as fast with a Curtis Samuel. That right there is going to open up this offense, going to leave that middle open for Dalton Knox. For Dalton Kincaid to actually have a good season. And we forgot about Shakir.
Nobody even said anything that this preseason, or not this preseason, training camp. They didn't say nothing about Khalil Shakir. They didn't say nothing about Curtis Sam. They didn't say anything about those guys. You're like, where are they?
Yeah.
The ones you know what I'm saying? So it's like crazy. This wide receiver room is, and I get it. People don't know too much about it. People last year, was like, these are twos. They're all twos. But these twos was whipping on this league.
First of all, we had a 4 named Mac Hollins who became a 1. So
right.
So like if he was a 4, we definitely got 1s now.
Yeah.
So this offense is like you said, like not many players had changed. Like we didn't really swap out many, but the ones that we did bring is gonna open up this playbook to a whole different level. Like we're gonna see the Joe Brady at Carolina. We're gonna see the Joe Brady when he was at LSU. We might see some Wildcat. You might be surprised with Curtis Samuel back there, with Elijah Moore back there, because they both could do the same thing. They both are elite gadget players. Mm-hmm. And then now Curtis Samuel, he's not suffering from that turf toe. He's healthy.
Right.
So we are going to be a problem, and our offense will be better this year. I'll tell you that right now.
I love it. We spoke about Hard Knocks. What is one story you want to see they concentrate on?
Oh, I'm already going. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. Keon Coleman, man. I want them to be. I need the cameras in front of him every episode, because I'm a firm believer. And you know how I felt about him last year. I feel like he was playing out of position, but you know what? He slimmed down. I seen tape him running on his route running, working on his separation. He looked pretty good compared to what he did last year. That even he said it himself. He played like trash. Shit. He looked trash. So I wasn't tripping, even though people think I'm mean, but he literally came out and said it after I said that. So but with that being said, right? but now with that being said, I'm definitely looking forward to him, because if Keon Coleman does have a good sophomore jump, teams last year, like for example, the Buffalo Bills was played against what? We faced man coverage 56.9% of the time last year. Fourth highest and from any team. If Keon Coleman, if we could watch him develop and we actually see that, no team will be able to play man against us. They will struggle because Josh Allen could run. So I'm looking for that storyline of Keon Coleman and the way him and Josh Allen chemistry, they time it. I want to see all that on camera. I need to see all that timing. So I'm looking for the Keon Coleman storyline. I'm looking for it.
I'm with you.
I want to see how Josh takes all this pressure and is able to break that Hard Knocks curse, which is whenever there's somebody on Hard Knocks, there's an issue. Let me bring my daughter up here to the forefront.
Oh, hello.
I see my daughter escape the asylum upstairs, so I bring her up here. I'm gonna be able to over here deal with her cuteness. So I think that Trey Day, Goalie Academy, I think they're gonna bring that back to life. He got Hard Knocks cams on him. I think they're gonna bring that back to life. A lot of the community likes him. I think that I feel like Steph Curry here with the baby here. I think that Josh Allen being able to take all this attention with him being married to that Haley chick and being able to still get the communications with the wide receivers, and I really hope that they don't put the cameras on Keon Coleman, because he needs all the reps he can get. And all that cut not saw, cuz not gonna get open. I promise you. If he keeps doing that whole body swerving, he's not gonna get open in the league. Yeah. I can't do that. There's already that viral video with that dude going like, oh yeah, if cut not getting, he's not getting 2 yards this season. and I feel like if he go mess around with the Macy sweaters, he gonna be wearing one in the winter.
Okay.
Because he got too many. We got so many twos. We got so many twos, but we got the one.
Yeah.
We got 1-7. So I
feel
like as long as we have him, I mean, barring injury, thank God for him, right? I think that he gets the job done, and I really hope that they dig into the Mad Max story, because I know that he's dealing with a lot of stuff with the whole like lawsuit and everything. How is he going to be able to deal with all that attention, being a first round pick and being in a one-on-one, like, you know, CB1 battle with Trey White, the veteran?
The limelight.
How are they going to be able to broadcast that and bring that to the light to us? I'm interested in seeing that.
Yeah, I'm with you. That's good.
But
good point.
Also, too, I do want to say this. There's no such thing as a Hard Knocks curse. And the reason why I say there's no such thing as a Hard Knocks curse, because the Hard Knocks always go to the worst team of the league. They're not going to be good the next year anyways. So this is a first time actually going to a playoff contender team. So let's get this curse conspiracy.
That curse is out the window.
Let's get that up out of here.
Because they said it was what was it, the gaming thing. I don't play.
Why
can't I think of it?
You say,
oh my God, what is it? Manning? What is it? The Manning, right? Is it the oh my God, the video game, whatever the video game.
Madden.
Manning. They said it was a Manning curse, and Josh, he was like, no, it's no curse. He did fine the next year. So yeah.
He did just fine. You know, we just lost our best receiver, and
yeah,
fell apart in the playoffs, and matter of fact, we've been cursed since before Madden cursed, so I'm not worried about no damn Madden curse.
Me neither.
But I do have a question for you though, HB, because you have made one remark that I want to add on, or I have a question about, right? So there's we athletes, right? So we know how we get when the camera's in front of us. You want to do your best. So now with that being said, do you think that if the cameras are on Keon Coleman, do you think he really gonna struggle? Like, don't you think that would make him go harder because he don't want to see that type of tape? So when you think that would make him actually want to play better, or do you think that's gonna kind of like hinder him, in your honest opinion? Because you're like you don't want to see it. Because you say you don't want to see it.
He not gonna control that. You think Trey White gonna look like trash coming back to Buffalo? You think Mad Max gonna look like trash? In HBO, that dude slang. Look, he's like this with the Mad Max chain. You think that he about to go out there and try to look like trash?
And not even that. The Buffalo Bills got the last say when it comes to the cuts. Whatever they put out there, Buffalo Bills got to look at it and say, no, don't put that out there. So
that is true. That is true. I didn't put that into account.
Yeah.
I mean, you give him. I mean, the local news is gonna tear him apart. They already are. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had a really frustrating first day, and I mean, if you say your stuff look trash, like from last year, and if you don't come out all fires, coming out all coming out all gas, no brakes. I just think that it gives you a little cause to pause.
No, you're giving them ammunition. So if you're coming out, you said, if you're saying last year I was trash and you came your first day at camp, you look similar to last year, then they're gonna be on your ass. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, for sure.
You gotta pick it up. But before I get you guys out of here, I have one more question. Red helmets, how you feeling?
Oh my God.
That sucks.
I know.
That sucks. 2 games
One.
all year.
One game and then 2 games with the stand in Buffalo, right?
Yep.
How many times have we seen the stand in Buffalo? Can we please get a whole new other uniform? How many Browns uniforms have we seen?
Oh my God! They just revealed
they
another helmet
every year. They change uniforms every year so we can watch them. That's about it. That's it. So
pretty much.
So true. True.
You see Pittsburgh change their uniforms. They got
my God. You see that
gross.
Uniform though? It looks gross.
It looks gross.
It's disgusting.
It looked like you grated cheese and you got
Yeah.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Oh my God.
It looks disgusting.
I don't care about the red helmets. I mean, I get it. Y'all throwing it back to the 90s, whatever. I can care less. Just win. I don't care. I mean, it's good for the players, whatever. But me personally, I don't care about a helmet.
What did ATL ever get to deserve that appearance for the red helmet? Why couldn't it have been Miami or something? Why couldn't it have been a game like that?
Is it that game?
Yeah, it's Atlanta and it's the Jets.
Well, what?
I was like, really?
See, so this is my thing, right? I wanted the blue helmets. I'm gonna be honest with you. The red helmets is okay. The red helmets will only be fired with the color rush. I think that's the only time we should have worn the red helmet with the fire rush. I mean, with the color rush.
Do we even do color rush anymore?
Yeah, we do it once a year with the all red.
Yes.
It's not really called the color rush anymore, but we do wear the all red.
Okay.
Yeah. So that that's why I was about to say. That's why I call it, because that's what it's called on Mad, the color rush. Yeah. So that's what I know it as. But other than that, like me personally, they better come out with new uniforms next year for the new stadium.
Yeah,
that's what they better do.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. I don't mind it. It's only one game, but I think we should probably do it for twice. If it's really the tribute to go away season, the farewell season. I think
then they should have did it for the whole season. This is the farewell, whatever. Bye. We're getting out of this building. Do it for the whole season, like not just one game. Like that makes no sense. I don't know.
Useless.
It's a farewell tour, and I would have loved no more than to see the 2008 like dark blue jersey.
Oh, somebody was talking about that today.
Oh man, with the red helmet. Oh, dude,
yeah, I had that jersey. I had the dark blue jersey. I like that look. I did.
That was a nice uniform.
It's tough, and it's one of those deals where I've been watching football really since like 2007. So, but then after that, became a historian of the game. Like I love football, and I just seeing that uniform and then seeing it come full circle with the farewell tour. It would have been awesome to see as a fan.
For sure. Well, guys, thank you so much. That's all I have for you guys. Tell everybody where they can find you. Let them know what's up next, when you guys are going to pop in again, because again, you guys are doing tour-a-days apparently. So let everybody know where they can find your work.
Show, man.
Hey, man, once again, man, it's KI, man. I'm here with my co-host, my partner, man, HB, man. Listen, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and also on YouTube at Bills United Podcast, man. We go live every Monday. When the season starts, we're going to make 2 days, but we have not announced the second day yet. But we're going to go live twice a week. And, hey, make sure you subscribe and you click that notification button, baby, because we here.
Sir,
the season here, baby.
We are here, baby.
Let's go.
I told you guys they doing tour-a-days. I told you they out here.
We are show up at your mom and pop shops. We show up to wrestling shows, lacrosse games, all that. We coming. We coming.
I love it.
Everywhere. We all over the place.
Again, guys, thank you again, guys. This is Not Your Average Podcast in the 716. I'm your girl T. We are on the Build in Buffalo Network. Come and see us on Thursdays at 2:00. We're back, not this week because I'm going to training camp tomorrow. So we'll be back next Thursday. I'm going to be hot as hell out there because it's supposed to be 90. Taking my son, so I'll probably be dropping some stuff and letting people know what's going on. Yeah, for sure. But y'all, again, what's up?
Before you cancel out, hey, I just want to let you know, man, we really do appreciate you having us on your platform.
For sure.
I didn't let you know that, but thank you so much. It means a lot, man. We don't overlook it, man. We feel honored, but not only that, man. Definitely send me some pictures tomorrow while you at training camp.
I gotta hopefully sneak some, whatever, because they be on their stuff. But I got you. I definitely got you. And guys, thank you. Come on the show anytime you want to. I'll drop a link. Hey, what you guys doing? Come on, so we could talk. Definitely gonna be talking in season because we gotta talk about this James Cook and see what's gonna happen. For
sure. Nah, it was a pleasure.
Yeah, for sure. All right, y'all. Peace out.
All right, go Bills.